To celebrate Halloween, I'm gonna make these very simple traditional Halloween sweets. They are traditional from Catalonia, from the east of Spain. The good thing about them is that they are really very healthy because they are gluten-free and dairy-free. Like, you know, the traditional recipes already like that. On top of that, I'm gonna make my panellets also sugar-free. I'm not gonna add any sugar, but instead I'm gonna use a sweet potato to add the sweetness that they need. So the ingredients for these sweets, these panellets, are very simple. It's only almond meal and egg, and in this case, sweet potato. Also, you can make them completely vegan if you don't add any egg. Instead of egg, you can maybe add aquafaba or nothing really. Honestly, the result is gonna be practically the same and it's gonna be tasty. The first thing we need is the sweet potato. We need to cook it and let it cool down. Once it's cold enough, just peel it and mash it. Now we just add the almond meal, and only the egg whites. I'm gonna reserve the egg yolk to paint the panellet before to put it in the oven. Once we have all the ingredient mixed, I'm also adding a little bit of orange zest just to add flavor or aroma. And also, I'm not adding sugar, but I'm gonna add a pinch of salt because, you know, everything tastes better with a pinch of salt. Once the dough is ready, I recommend you to taste it because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not very sweet. So you may like to add some sugar. So add sugar at your taste. But if you're trying to cut down in sugar, this is a very good option. I'm gonna make 5 different panellets, so I need to divide it in 5 different bowls. For the first one, the Panellet one, we don't need to add anything to the dough, just make these balls and coat them with these panellets. Just put it around, press it to make sure they stick on the dough, and they're ready. Just place them on a baking tray. For the next one, I'm gonna make something that is quite traditional as well, is the coconut one. I love coconut, so I love these ones. For these ones, I'm just adding a little bit of desiccated coconut in the dough, mix it well, and then we have coconut panellets. Make the balls again, and again, just coat it with more desiccated coconut. I feel it's a shame that we eat these sweets only once a year, because I love to have them with my afternoon coffee. They are packed with veggie proteins and energy to get you going until your dinner. So they are perfect superfood if you think about it. The next ones are chocolate and hazelnut panellets. These are really, really delicious. They taste kind of a little bit like Ferrero Rocher. Amazing. So for this one, I'm just melting a little bit of dark chocolate, adding on the dough, and chop hazelnut. Just mix it all together and make the balls. And the good thing about panellets is that they are so easy to make. Kids in the school used to make it with the teachers, obviously. If you have kids, you can make them at home with them. They're gonna have fun because you can get very creative. The basic dough is very simple, but then you can add different flavors and make different kind of panellets. You can use your imagination, be as creative as you like. And now, this is when I'm getting a little bit more adventurous. I've never seen a panellet made like this, but I think it's gonna work. And I like this idea, salted caramel panellets. I know I said I'm not adding any sugar, but you know, we all deserve a treat every now and then. I'm just adding a couple of spoons of salted caramel, mix in the dough, and just to add some texture, to add some crunchiness, I'm adding these almond flakes. I'm making my balls once the dough is ready, and just for decoration, I'm adding one almond on the center. Let's place them with their friends on the tray. And for the last and fifth option, I'm gonna use pistachio and white chocolate. It's a combination that I love, so I'm just gonna try. Let's see what happens. It can be a disaster, but you know, if you don't take risks, you don't win. Make balls with the leftover dough and coat it in this pistachio powder. Let's bake them at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 15 minutes, or at least until you see they're a little bit golden on top. So that's it, that's the panellet recipe. As I promised, it's very simple, very easy to make, but delicious. And here are my lovely panellets. What do you think? With my little vampire included. Maybe it looks more like a cat. Anyway, it's Halloween theme. If you like this recipe, you probably will like as well another recipe that I have in my channel about truffles, chocolate truffle, dark chocolate and white chocolate. Check it out. Remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna keep uploading these very simple, healthy recipes, as healthy as I can. Thank you for watching. Ciao. Happy Halloween. Lights, please.